For a treat. This is Media Arch tonight. That guy who brought you Ernest P. Worrell, well, he's got something else. It's called Pure TV, or at least he's telling me that.
This is the next Ernest, I think.
This is terrific.
Honestly. This started a few weeks ago when I got a letter from Janet Sawyer of Forestville, Maryland. She said she wanted me to check out Red Holland, who was a big TV star in Dothan, Alabama. So I called Red up, and he sent me a tape which leads us to tonight's adventures of Good Morning Tri-State.
Hey, 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 hey! Good morning, Tri-State.
Red Holland hosts Good Morning Tri-State Monday through Friday live at 5:30 in the morning on WTVY television in Dothan, Alabama. Now, sometimes he has guests on his show. On this particular show, one Cecil Henderson, gourd grower, is the guest.
Mr. Henderson, you can't sneak by the camera. You just can't sneak by the camera. No, well, come on around here. Let's just go on. Hold up. Ho, ho, right there. Where you at? Mr. Henderson, just crawl right up on that stool and sit down. What is the can, Mr. Henderson? Oh, my goodness, you ain't got your chew in the back of your mouth this morning. Yeah. We're glad you're here. And let me go on and do the weather here now. And Mr. Henderson is 75 years old. 76.
76.
76. All right, and we're going to be talking to him this morning on Good Morning Tri-State. Yeah. What you got there, Mr. Henderson? Oh, man. Mr. Henderson, you're not supposed to kill flies on the set like this. Well, they got in the way, didn't they? Huh? Oh.
Got in that gourd way.
Got in that gourd. Oh, no. Now, also on the Tyndall Livestock ad, the Monday sale, that's today at the Tyndall Livestock Auction. There's going to be one herd, 91 cows sold, 15 calves by their side. The balance of the cows will be...
Did Mr. Henderson do what I think he did? Also, what is a gourd? Tune in next time when the further adventures of Good Morning Tri-State answers the question...
Now, what can people anticipate on the gourds?
That is a real show. That guy is terrific.
He's a straight man, isn't he?
I don't know if I can follow that act, but there's more tonight.
I can't wait. At 11,
Gourds.
Arch is going to bring back Red for a lesson on gourds, everything you ever wanted to know. And even if you already think you know what they are, you're going to want to watch.
Talking about television, Arch is going to give us more Red Holland here tonight.
Yes, I know that we can't wait, but here we go.
We can't wait.
Last week, we got our first look at Good Morning Tri-State, which is the hottest TV show in Dothan, Alabama. If you missed that, fear not, because now Media Arch catches you up tonight on the further adventures of Good Morning Tri-State. You remember last time we met Red Holland, host of
Good Morning Tri-State, I'm talking about.
On WTVY in Dothan, Alabama. On this show, Red's guest is Mr. Cecil Henderson, a man who knows no fear on camera.
What you got there, Mr. Henderson?
Mr. Henderson is a gourd expert.
You raise a good gourd, Mr. Henderson. I'm talking about a thick gourd, and you attribute that to planting it 3 days before the full moon.
Right. The one gourd sitting on here, Red, is double thick. There it is, right there.
Double thick.
I mean, that is one of the hardest gourds that I've ever tried to get a knife in. And all over.
Sound man going crazy upstairs. Okay, Mr. Henderson, we've got to get out of here. Folks, it's been my pleasure having y'all on Good Morning Tri-State. Arch Campbell in Washington, D.C., I hope you like this one, partner. It's just a common program.
That is real television. Red Holland, we love you. That guy's terrific.
We're going to have to sign on early to get him on up here, aren't we?
I think so.
Bring him up. We're ready.
That's it for now. We invite you to have a good night and join us tomorrow.
And the Tonight Show comes up next. Johnny Carson here. Have a good night.
We love to fish at the city marina.
Folks, the Panama City Marina is open 7 days a week. Anyone can fish with just $1 permit from the marina office. Look at all the neat stuff. Let your wife shop in our first-class marine store. Live and frozen bait and fishing tackle you'll need. Pull in for gas and diesel fuel. We also have boat slips covered and open for rent. And we're just a short walk from downtown Panama City.
I bring my family fishing here all the time.
I don't care what kind of trailer it is. At AMW Trailers, we can build it for you. Boat trailers, utility trailers, equipment haulers, you name it, we can build it for you. I got a warehouse full of tires. Couplers, spindles, springs, bunk brackets, bronze disc brakes, brake drum hubs, winches, galvanized axles, neoprene rollers, tongue jacks. Fish for a boat trailer, we got it. That's at AMW Trailers on East Business 98 in Panama City on the north side of Business 98 in Millville.
We at Gotta Go Portable Toilets have the very latest in restroom and shower trailers. Air conditioned and heated. Hot and cold running water. Well lighted. Flush toilets. Baby change stations. Makeup mirrors. Give us a call for your special event. From your small group to crowds up to 50,000 in the Florida Panhandle, South Alabama, Southwest Georgia. Give us a call and find out why we are the largest and the best in the business.
And then remember when Arch Campbell showed us the Red Holland show from down south?
Sure.
Well, tonight a Red Holland commercial festival, believe it or not.
Roach is about to take over your kitchen. Don't let it happen. Use Roach Destroyer.
And you'll be reviewing it, of course.
Of course.
Of course.
4
But
stars.
tonight, it's Media Arch with us. Did you notice the difference? He's going to bring some of the non-award-winning yet rewarding commercials.
We're still in the wonderful and exciting world of commercials because this is a wonderful and exciting world. Now, a while back, some of you met my buddy Red Holland, who is the host of Good Morning Tri-State down there. You remember Red on WTVY in Dothan, Alabama? Now, in case you have forgotten him, here is a little reminder.
Hey, 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 hey! Good morning, Tri-States. I'm talking about.
I'm talking about Red now. How could you forget him? Anyway, Red does this live show down there in Alabama at 5:30 in the morning, and Red does his own commercials. So tonight, Media Arch proudly presents the Red Holland Commercial Festival.
It kills them rats and mice, doorknob nailed dead. I'm talking about. Well, Eagle's got a new product. It's called Roach Destroyer. Them roaches about to take over your kitchen. Don't let it happen. Use Roach Destroyer. And for them rats and mice, use Eagles number 7. Both of them's good products. You'll be glad you used them. Look at that stump grinder I'm a hold of there. Folks, if you've got unsightly trees that have been cut down in your yard and the stumps is sticking up, you can go by Lofton Equipment Sales on the Montgomery Highway. Look at that. You can rent them also. Lofton's rent-off. You can buy one or rent one any way you want it. It's stump grinder. Cut them off down below the ground. You'll like it.
I don't need you for no commercial, Red. I got a 1984 T-Bird I got to sell. It's a demo. And I got less than 4,000 miles on it, and I want to sell it now. So come see me at Ed Sherling Ford. Where's Red at?
Yeah, I am. Folks, the salesmen, they're selling their demonstrators at Bald-Headed Ed. Special prices on 1984 demos. Come see them. You really want to sell it, huh?
I do.
I think Claire and Ernest are going to have to move aside because Red Holland is on the case in Dothan, Alabama.
Is his audience deaf?
All these windows were installed by Custom Glass. Big jobs in old and new businesses and condos. No job is too big or too small. All the glass in the new addition at the Bay Medical Center. Any type mirror, glass tabletop, and we specialize in enclosed showers. So if your need is any kind of glass, call Custom Glass today.
You know, when you catch brim like this, you need a pole with some action on it. So why not get you a Red Holland Brim Master? They're sold at all your sporting goods stores throughout the Southeast. Even little brim feel big on a Red Holland Brim Master, so pick you one up at your sporting goods store today.
Maybe you have seen this on the news. A guy wrote into me a few months ago, said he was down doing business in South Florida and couldn't sleep. So he got up in the morning and turned on TV and caught a show on WTVY in Dothan, Alabama called Good Morning Tri-State. The host of this thing is Red Holland, and the viewer told me to check him out. Here is what I found, in case you missed it.
Hey, 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 hey! Good morning, Tri-State.
Red Holland hosts Good Morning Tri-State Monday through Friday live at 5:30 in the morning on WTVY television in Dothan, Alabama. Now, sometimes he has guests on his show. On this particular show, one Cecil Henderson, gourd grower, is the guest.
Mr. Henderson, you can't sneak by the camera. You just can't sneak by the camera. No, well, come on around here. Let's just go on. Hold up. Ho, right there. Where you at? Let Henderson just crawl right up on that stool and sit down and let's. Yeah. What you got there, Mr. Henderson? Oh man. Mr. Henderson, you're not supposed to kill flies on the set like this. Well, they got in the way, didn't they? Huh? Oh.
Got in that goer's way.
Got in that goer's way. Oh no. Now, also on the Tyndall livestock ad, the Monday sale, that's today at the Tyndall Livestock Auction. There's going to be one herd, 91 cows sold, 15 calves by their side. The balance of the cows will be...
Did Mr. Henderson do what I think he did? Also, what is a gourd? Tune in next time when the further adventures of Good Morning Tri-State answers the question...
what can people anticipate on the gourds?
I know you don't believe me. I know you don't believe me, but it's really the truth. That is a real show. It's on Monday through Friday down there in Alabama. Well, here is tonight's special announcement. Red Holland will be my guest next week on this show. Yes, we're going to fly Red up. I can't believe it. Our entire budget is going to go to bring this guy up here, so be sure and watch. Okay, the marvelous Billy Crystal is next, so stay with us. We'll be back.
This is Perry at King's Discount Drug and King's Outdoors in Chipley, Florida. We've got long guns, we've got short guns. Ladies, we want you to feel at home. Whether it's a handgun for you or a layaway for your husband, we're here to help you one-on-one. Deer rifles, shotguns, handguns, anything you need right here at King's Discount Drug. From brim fishing to bass fishing, we've even got the Red Holland poles, got everything you need. We have ammunition, any gauge caliber you need, and all gun accessories.
For all your prescription needs.
And all your outdoor stuff, y'all come see us.
Barry's Battery Warehouse, located in Panama City at 1410 June Avenue, has automotive batteries, marine and golf cart batteries. We custom build battery cables and rebuild power tool batteries to make them last longer. Now our special discounted once-a-year price on marine, lawn, and garden batteries. If it's battery trouble, you gotta come see Barry's.
Incorporated, located Highway 71 south of the interstate, about 3.5 miles. Folks, if it's Dolomite lime you need at your place, they're bigger, they're better, they're cheaper. They can serve you better than anybody in the whole southeastern part of the United States. You call them right now. Get them on the phone. They'll come serve you. Dolomite Incorporated, located Highway 71 south of the interstate, about 3.5 miles. And at Dolomite of Marietta, they also carry them rocks for them driveways.
I've been working all week. I'm dead tired on my feet. Now the work is all done, I'm gonna have a little fun and go fishing with Red. Hey, I can almost feel a granddaddy bluegill trying to take my bait. Hey, I can't wait to go fishing with Red. Fishing with Red.
Fishing with Red.
I'm going fishing with Red.
Going fishing with Red.
Don't come looking for me, 'cause I'm gonna be fishing with Red. Been working all week.
Folks, Mr. Henderson, my friend Mr. Henderson is sitting here this morning when I get in. Tell him good morning, Mr. Henderson.
Good morning to all of you.
You act like you could jump a 10-rail fence.
I can jump higher than that now. I better taking garlic and vinegar. Man, it's got me where I can walk. I'm going to tell you right now, I stayed in bad shape about 2 months in June, July. And then you didn't even come back out now as you come.
Ho! You been taking what?
Garlic and vinegar. Boiled it down and made me a good, strong juice out of it. Take 2 tablespoonfuls a day. But it'll get you where you can walk, talk.
If I had me a shot of garlic and vinegar, I believe I could walk and talk. I'd strut, boy, I'm telling you right now. Walk and talk.
Well,
like a big Bo Coon, huh?
I've got more friends than the millionaires got. They call me all the time talking to them, when you going to get back on Red? When you going to get back? I said, well, when he gets through fishing, I'll get back on that with him.
Mr. Henderson.
Where was you at the other day?
Mr. Henderson. You got you a pretty good chaw, ain't you? Oh, Lord, have mercy. I see it, Mr. Henderson.
Look at him. This is some of my last year's.
Hey, wait a minute. Ho, I got to do the weather. Folks, when I walked in here in the studio this morning, Canvas, my cameraman back there, good morning, Canvas. He had Mr. Henderson all set up here. You folks that don't know what this is right there, look at them bullishes.
Scuplins.
Bullishes.
Scuplins.
Scuplins. I used to call them. Well, bullishes grow out wild on the fence row, don't they? Huh?
No.
Oh, Mr. Henderson, don't do that. Don't do that so early in the morning. Look here, folks. Look here. Those are scuplins. They come off of a scuplin vine at Mr. Henderson's. And,
you like eating sugar?
Mr. Henderson, what do you do with the pit?
You swallow the kernel and throw the hull away.
Mr. Henderson, I got to do the weather. I have got to do the weather.
Well, go ahead and do the weather.
Where's your cup at? Where's your cup?
Well, I ain't got one.
You got to have a cup.
No, I ain't.
Huh?
I want something to kill that rascal.
Get us a fly swat. He wants something to kill this fly here with. He sees a fly here. He's aggravating. He's crawling on the weather. Folks, I got to do the weather here. Leave him, Henderson. Get after him, Mr. Get him, Mr. Henderson. We'll put some of that backer juice on him, won't we? All right, here we go, folks, with the weather today. There you go. Look, that phone system stalled out past us down there, and it's hanging over the panhandle of Florida. Hey, let's watch this commercial, and we'll be right back. Mr. Henderson, my guest, y'all get up. We'll be back.
77 Hardware and Supply in Southport has the right tools for you. Quality products and customer service. Whether you're feeding fish, pets, or livestock, our supply of HMC, FRM, and Purina feed is the largest variety in the area. It's always climate controlled, and here, you don't have to handle it until you get it home. Make your gardens and lawns greener with our fertilizers, garden supplies, and bulk seed. Whether you're welding, plumbing, or painting, our products will help you get the job done right. We are locally owned and operated, and our customers are our most valued asset.
Atlas is the only state-certified local manufacturer of wood and aluminum portable buildings. We have all sizes, wide doors, 6 foot to 4 foot, roll-ups. Don't just buy anything. We can put the doors and the windows where you want them. We build our own trusses, carports, barns, enclosed or open. Folks, I just got a 6x10. They delivered it the same day.
Just give us a call at Atlas Portable Buildings.
5 minutes north of the Panama City Mall on Highway 231.
What is that? What is that? What is it? What is that?
All right, answer the lady.
Answer the lady. Okay, ma'am, go ahead. We got the phone lines open. Go ahead, ma'am.
Mr. Henderson.
Yes, ma'am.
When's a good time to dig potatoes?
Well, anywhere around the full moon in October. And be sure, check them 3 or 4 times there and before the moon full.
Yes.
If that tar turns black, don't you dig them. If it go back the next day, if it's got a little bit of black sign on them, wait 2 or 3 days and go out there and dig them.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Well, I'll be dog.
I'll be dog.
I'll be dog.
What was that? What was that news? He got him.
I got him that leg. He won't come back around much. Well, Red. You see my drunkard over there, Red, trying to get you scuppering.
Yeah, drunkard. He's got a fly that's flying around the top of this thing because these scuplins are so sweet till he comes and wants him a little taste of that juice.
He wants to taste that.
He wants some honey from the vine, don't he, huh?
Did you ever rub your honeybee that?
Yes,
Did you get me good honey?
I didn't bring you a jar of honey.
No,
I got you a jar of honey.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Well,
I'm sure.
From out of tobacco.
Yeah. You want it for your tobacco?
You're right.
You got any fresh tobacco with you?
Oh, I got a whole twist. You want a good chew of it?
No, sir. I don't think I could be up to it, Miss Thompson. I don't believe I could.
Red, now, this is a little over a year old. This is twisted about the time you come down and made that twist.
Yeah.
Now, that's backer.
Well, folks, I want to show y'all how soft it is. It's just as soft. And you?
All honey on that.
Mr. Henderson, that smells good. Now, if I was a backer chewing man, I'd have to have me a jar of that.
That's what 2 girls said yesterday morning.
Yep.
Says, I smell that tobacco. Will you give me a chew of it? One of them was about 14, the other was about 20. They take a good size chew off of that.
Wait a minute. You mean women chew your...
Women chews it. Well, they love homemade tobacco.
Love homemade tobacco.
You right.
And what happened to them?
They were spitting when they left the scuppering line, and we got in the car, and I see one reach outside and spit. So I reckon it must have been pretty good to them. They're taking it on home with them.
This is what happened to them, I know. After chewing that tobacco, they...
Yesterday we used to chew and chewed every day.
Oh.
Some kind of tobacco. Old Red Man, first one thing or another.
You got plenty of pears.
Not too many now. We've got shut about 40 bushels or better of them. Yeah, maybe 3 or 4 more 5-gallon bucketfuls on 2 trees. There's your drunkard.
There's my drunkard.
I missed him. He'll come back in a minute.
Mr. Henderson, I broke the end of my knife blade off right there. Look at that.
I want you to look at my knife, Red. $25, and I want you to look what a colored thing that is. It was given to me at Christmas. I can't clean that thing. It's supposed to be a good knife.
It ain't, Mr.
And
Henderson.
I lost my little hickey there.
Wasn't that a case knife?
Yeah, that's a case.
Well, it's supposed to be good, but I tell you what, they got some bad metal on that knife.
You right.
They
I
sure
never
have.
had a knife
It's pitted real bad.
I take my sandpaper once a week and sandpaper it good and clean.
Yeah.
Sharpen it there.
Yeah.
But I got a hold of something right there yesterday that was taken out of the ground. That tater root wasn't that deep under the dirt.
You're kidding.
And they had the ground busted so bad, just boozed up.
Yeah, boozed.
About that
Wait a minute.
beer.
Hold it. We're going to ask you what booged up is right after this. We'll be back. You know, when you catch brim like this, you need a pole with some action on it. So why not get you a Red Holland Brim Master? They're sold at all your sporting goods stores throughout the Southeast. Even little brim feel big on a Red Holland Brim Master, so pick you one up at your sporting goods store today.
We're gonna take you to the limit.
We have a great selection of Extreme boats in stock and ready to go. Huge discounts on all models. Save thousands by buying factory direct. Great financing available. We take great pride in manufacturing Extreme boats. Every Extreme Boats features an all-welded, all-aluminum hull. Come see us. That's Extreme Boats, 10 miles north of Bonifay on Highway 79.
He can't say anything. Well, Mr. Henderson's looking at his watch, and he says, all y'all do is run commercials on TV now. I get so tired of watching commercials. Ma'am, folks, we got the phone lines open this morning, and ma'am, go ahead with your question for Mr. Henderson.
Mr. Henderson, tell me how much garlic and how much vinegar you mix together.
Well, I go to the stores and try to find them about half as big as a hen egg and get me 5 of them. And I throw them in the boiler. I boil them, boil them, and boil them.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about?
Garlic.
Oh, you're talking about the garlic, the bulb.
Right.
You ain't talking about powdered out of the...
No powder. So just boil them bulbs down good. And when you get them boiled down, it'll be a little thick. Won't take about a quart of water or a little more. And then pour your vinegar in there and cook it about 30 minutes longer till it gets a little thick.
Okay, how much vinegar?
And a pint, about a pint will be enough. That's what I put. And take 2 tablespoonfuls once every morning, once every night. And
Wait a minute, Mr. Henderson, wait a minute. Folks, we do not recommend this. Now, Mr. Henderson, this is well, Mr. Henderson, what if somebody was to get sick off that?
They won't get sick off of it.
Do them good.
Do them good. Clean the blood out, purify it.
Purify your blood.
Yes, sir.
Folks, look, you check with somebody. Mr. Henderson he's an authority on old-time home remedies. Ma'am, are you still there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, did you get the directions from Mr. Henderson on how to do it?
Vinegar before, and it helped me.
Oh, you've done that before and it helped you?
I sure have.
Thank you, ma'am, for calling.
Thank you.
Yeah. Mr. Henderson, we can't put anything like that out on the air and recommend it as a prescription for... What do you mean? How does it...
It's an old-timey remedy. Back like when castor oil was so plentiful, take a quart a week.
A quart of castor oil?
Yeah.
A quart? Mr. Henderson, you stayed in the outhouse the whole time.
No, when you put it on and boil it, and you get it hot and let it cool down, little drop or 2 of lemon or flavor either.
On the castor oil?
In the castor oil, you won't ever taste it. That was the first thing every morning when my mother got up. She fixed us a quart and a half. All 7 of us had to take a dose of it and head for the schoolhouse.
I'd have headed for the outhouse rather than the schoolhouse probably with that castor oil. Y'all watch this. We'll be back. We got Mr. Henderson in here this morning, and he's a dirt road sport, let me tell you right now.
2 dirt road sports.
2 dirt road sports. Y'all watch this. We'll be back. We've been talking, answering the phone here, and I'm finna peel this pear here.
I don't believe you'll ever eat a pear. It tastes as good as that pear right there.
Is that right?
That's
Folks, no rain in the forecast today, so a little bit of a 20% chance of rain tomorrow moving back in. Mr. Henderson, we're going to keep this tape running. Here, keep the tape running. I want to talk to Mr. Henderson.